Hi again. Can I just say, I think I've nailed it with the background location this time. This is the Jumeirah Hotel again, but as you can see, it looks so much better in the sun. This is the bit outside where you can eat like lunch, dinner, breakfast. But every morning I come down here and sit out and have this view, which goes all the way down to the Gulf, just to sit and have breakfast at. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you for coming back. I've so enjoyed talking about starting up this week and going back to basics, and I just wanted to sort of give a wee note as well of something really, really amazing that happened today. I was actually speaking to two people today who have also taken the plunge and are just at the stage of handing in their notice and finishing up on a certain date and within the next few months. I'm not going to name names or grass them in or anything, but it's absolutely amazing. I remember the excitement. It's almost 2 years ago to the day when I had my last day in my old job, and I remember the excitement and the nerves and everything, so I'm feeling it for them. Guys, you know who you are. Absolutely best of luck on your endeavours, and I'm really excited to keep in touch and hear more. So today we're talking about the handing in your notice and the risk of it and everything, and I agreed that these were all going to be unscripted vlogs, and they totally are. I don't have a script at all, but I do think during the day about what I'm going to say. And today when I was driving back from the office, I was having a think about, right, so how do I talk about risk, and how about if I used a flip chart and I weighed up the risks and the pros and the cons and everything like that. So I had these ideas in my head. And literally I was walking down, see this bit here? This is like a walkway which goes all the way down to the beach. And these blue things, they're kind of like skylights, okay, in the walkway. So because they're blue, it looks like the sky. And when I was walking down it, there was you probably hear the birds, there's loads of birds about here. There's this wee small bird stuck in one of the skylights, and it kept battering itself off the top trying to get it. And then it would go down and fly under and go into the next one, obviously not knowing that the way to get out was round the sides. And I was looking at it going, God, that's a shame. I wish there was some way I could help it. You know, I couldn't reach it, couldn't catch it. And at that, another bird flew in, and I'm not even making this up, another bird flew in front of the bird and showed it the way out. And the bird instantly flew after it because it knew where its friend was going. And it just struck me how relative that is to what we're talking about, because you need somebody to tell you it's going to be okay. You need somebody to have already done it, to turn around and give you a hand up the ladder and say, I know what you're going through, but I promise you it's going to be all right. And it's all down to you how it works out. And it really, really struck me how simple that fact is, and how I hope through this vlog and through other channels I can do that for somebody. But it also reminded me of the importance of modelling, and the importance not of copying, but the importance of getting inspiration and motivation from others who have done it. And there's great motivation to be had from people who are a lot further down the journey. So people like your Richard Bransons and, your Mark Zuckerbergs and your Tony Shays and, all these amazing inspirational people who are very much further down the line, probably got a few billion in the bank. It's great to hear from them, but it's also good to take inspiration from people who are just a teeny bit further along. So if you're at the stage just now where you're thinking of handing in your notice, what I would ask you to do is to model yourself on somebody who has done it within the last, say, 5 years. So somebody who still remembers what it's like to go through it, but somebody who has proven successful, so that you can actually look at them and go, wow, that's where I want to be in 5 years' time. Podcasts are a great way to do this. Reading blogs are a great way to do this. Also, business vlogs are fantastic for this. There's so much information out there these days, and there's so much readily available in the form of online magazines. So, for example, Entrepreneur magazine is a fantastic one. There's also a great site called Addicted to Success, and they have regular contributions from people who have very recently made the leap from employee to entrepreneurship. Also connecting with local support organisations, such as in Glasgow it would be Business Gateway, your Chamber of Commerce, other kind of networking organisations. And even if there's nothing in particular that they can do to help you, what they can do is let you know of events that are happening in your area, and then it means that you actually get in front of people who are that bit further down the journey. Invite these people out for coffee, ask for a meeting at their office and turn up with cakes. Just do all these things to get in front of these people who can show you the way out. Because as soon as you know the way out is clear, and as soon as you know that it's going to be okay, and somebody's come back in and given you a hand, and you know that you can do it, then all you need to do is go after it. and probably the same as the little bird, make sure you don't shit in anybody in the process. That's maybe the only other bit of advice. But yeah, that's all it takes. It just takes for you to have faith that it's going to be okay. And the only way I think to get that is to follow a tried and tested model and to speak to somebody who's felt the exact same fear you're feeling right now, because I promise you we've all been there. I have not spoken to anybody who's achieved any modicum of success in business who doesn't experience fear on a fairly regular basis. You just kind of get used to living with it. You begin to get scared about different things, but you know it's still there. But what it's way better than is the fear that you're currently getting on a Sunday night about waking up on the Monday morning and having to do 5 more days of something you hate. That's proper fear. That's heartache. You won't experience fear like that. You'll experience adrenaline and excitement and nerves, and that's exactly what keeps you going. I am really excited about tomorrow's vlog because I'm actually connecting with an extremely inspirational friend of mine tonight to get her input and her ideas on what to talk about tomorrow, because she is going through this process at the moment. She has just bravely handed in her notice. Her cause, her why, her business is so inspirational. It will change, even if it's a small part, it will change a part of the world. I am 100% sure of it, and to even be associated with somebody like that is an extreme privilege for me. Can't wait to be able to tell you her story in her words, and probably talk you through exactly what she's going through at the moment, because it's easy for me to sit here with my palm trees and my wee birds and my sunshine and be like, oh yeah, I know it's scary. So I'm going to give it straight from the horse's mouth. So thank you for tuning in. I said I was going to leave you with some recommendations each episode, and I think the recommendation for today is to check out the Entrepreneur and Addicted to Success online magazines. Get signed up for the daily or weekly newsletter into your inbox so that you can keep track of all these different articles that people are writing, and contact your local support networks such as Business Gateway or your Chamber of Commerce or your governmental agencies, and find out when the next networking event is. Get yourself along to it. Okay guys, I am going to leave you and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.